the frame is 2002 and it's been modified to take all the tank and the plastics, subframe, everything from a 2008. Forks I got from 2004 SX. We've got to take the tank off, seat off, tank off, subframe, drop that, and then we can get to all the coolant lines and everything, figure out which one's leak. I've had it for about 10 years. Probably done 600 hours on a single piston, which is abusive. So just one bolt for the seat. Sick. We might need some new fuel because that's been in there for about a year now. Way more room now, so we can figure out which one's actually leaking.
It looks like you desperately need a fin brush on here as well.
Yeah, mate, this is like 20-year-old stuff. I don't know which one's leaking, I'm guessing this one. I had one problem when I rebuilt the engine the last time. It hydrolocked, so basically the whole head popped. The cylinder into work, took the cylinder onto the mill, drilled out all the threads that were stripped, and then put a thread insert in there. It does do it again. The dome nuts are sacrificial.
2 strokes, they've got that expansion chamber.
Yeah.
What's that about?
The 2 strokes are completely different before. So a 2-stroke, the suck squeeze, bang the blow. Instead of doing it in 4 strokes, it does it in 2. So it does like suck squeeze, bang blow. So internally.
Wait, let's start from the beginning. So you got your
1 eternity later.
TPIs are even between 80 and 100 to 1. And that just means less and less oil. In my opinion, not a good thing.
So back to my question, what's the expansion chamber do? 10 words or less.
It's a way of slowing and accelerating air to create a pulse wave back into your combustion chamber. I don't think I can say it any simpler than that.
No, that was better than the 15-minute rant you just gave me.
Brilliant.
So basically, if we ditch that, the bike wouldn't run.
It would run terribly. Yeah, with 2 strokes, almost all the tuning, 80% of the tuning would be in your exhaust.
So that changes
the
all the characteristics of your engine.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's what an expansion chamber does.
Yeah.
So
So like, yeah, I was saying about the fat bit and the thin bit.
Like basically you can alter the characteristics, but it basically controls the power. It controls all that pressure in the combustion. It scavenges, it does everything. So it's really critical. It's really critical. It seals and mine doesn't seal very well. So I had a bit of an issue. Again, this is an O2 engine, and I wanted a newer pipe on it, and it didn't quite line up.
But yeah, let's keep ripping this out. Oh my god. There she blows. Some of it went in the bucket. I think I might need to grab an angle grinder to pinch that off. My fear is if I try and pry it off, there'll be like a barb internally and it won't allow it to come over. It was split in here, up against the crimp there. But we'll give it a go, see what happens. The split was on the other side. It's just old rubber. I don't know what pressure it runs at, but it's got quite a bit of pressure there. If I cut that with a hacksaw there, Christ. This is gonna go well.
Oh, she's sharp. And hours, literally.
So we'll just take the length of this one. Just insert a montage of someone cutting it properly. We've got enough Jubilees kicking about. Try and put this one somewhere where it won't tear into something. I've got like a medium-sized Jubilee, which is annoying. I want a large one for here and a smaller one for there.
Rustle around in your nan's bucket, see if you can find it.
You in my nan's bucket, you're obsessed.
Well, you can't keep your hands out of it.
The old spinster needs a good look at it. Right, I'm gonna have a little scout around for some Jubilees. Found one.
Hooray!
The tail's going to be really long, but if I tuck it that way, no one's going to know. This thing rips. I think the next job we need to do though is the forks, because these leak. There's oil all over this. God knows how many up and downs they've done.
Is there a unit for up and downs?
I don't know. Biggest issue with these bikes is the vibration, because the vibration kills everything. And everything on the right hand side tries to undo itself. I did use it for commuting for like a whole year. This is a terrible Jubilee. quick release one. Part 2 of Jubilee Gate. We'll stick this one on. I'll sort it out another day. It's crap as well. I'll use this one, it'll do. Yeah, just give it a bit of pressure behind it.
I think that was my dad's.
What even is that?
That's weird, that.
Dude, what?
I don't know.
It changes.
Yeah, because that's in kilograms there. Well, it's got BS448, which is British standard. What unit of measurement is that? Do you reckon that's yard? A metre? 1 metre?
Oh, no.
That's 10 centimetres.
It's 10 centimetres.
That was
It's
so...
a metre.
We're going to look so stupid.
We found a new measurement.
30 metres.
Yeah, so this is just a janky way of getting around. Not having the right mount.
I've got there.
Up here somewhere. Let's take it out for a bit, yeah? Just kick Nad's bucket.
Carefully,
you
you know,
does. Right, if this doesn't start, old fuel hasn't ran in about 3 months. No clutch. So it's a hydraulic clutch, and that should have resistance. Master cylinder, slave cylinder. Inside there's a big piston, big wide one, and it's got an O-ring on it. And that O-ring's failed, I think. A little choke on it as well. Just pulled that up. Yeah, it'll probably go. Sick.
Then
Still works. When I chopped the throttle, like when I grabbed the handful, and it went, oh! That's because the carb's not quite set up right. So now we got to fix the clutch. Set everyone off, I'll bring it back in.
now it's nice and hot to the touch.
That's really annoying because the clutch was fine when I left it.
That's what happens when you neglect something for 18 months.
Yeah, sure.
Can you put that all back together to spin the back? There's a camera there filming
Nothing. Hey! Rip my nan's bucket.
Nan's bucket, the t-shirt.
Merch coming soon. Sick boy.
Action.
Wow. Alright, so I just want to check the O-ring. I might not have a spare, but
So this is the slave cylinder O-ring you're checking.
yes, because that should have a lot of resistance. This should be a sealed unit. So this is all mineral oil. That's all blown past that seal, which is a bit odd because obviously when I
Oh, that there's a cylinder unit.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's the piston that comes out there.
yeah, that O-ring in there has gone. So you can just push that one back in. So on the master, you can take that top
That's
off.
the reservoir there.
Yeah. So that's just hooped. So I'm like pumping that, just with holding it from with my thumb. And by a montage of me finding stuff again. Yeah, do a little screw. So I just want to catch this piston. Got it. Nice. Mineral
Okay,
oil.
there's the offending article then.
Yeah. We got the oil, so that's cool.
Yeah.
O-rings. So this is like a little like baffle thing. Yeah, that's just schmoo. We don't want that. So really, we should be putting a syringe on the bottom through that bleed nipple and forcing fresh fluid up. So we'll put the slave on. So, oh yeah, you're gonna be really messy now. That's all just chain gunk. As long as you didn't
Simba.
Yeah, Simba me. See that the little bubbles coming out the top? So that ain't gonna. I think all the oil's gone. So crack it. I don't have a syringe. I'm going to crack that, but because I got this stupid chain block, can't get to that with this on. So I'll just swap these bolts.
Separate video of you not being able to find things.
Just put some like elevator music on. Oof, just.
Speaking of, when you take some pictures for a thumbnail, you'd look shocked next to the bike.
You should have a poly hose, clear pipe, whatever, forcing the oil in there and then up and then out. But I don't have any of that. Oh, that might do it, you know.
So I'm just going to block out the glare.
Sponsored by Keeps. Do you know my? So we'll try and do this. If you run out of oil, it's your fault.
Oh, hello.
So all he's doing here is forcing the oil down with man pressure.
To force the air out. I think that will do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 6. We've got a clutch. Now we can go and ride.